Hey guys, hi. We are doing a review of the Little Lera Tarot. Little Lera. Really super cute and sweet tarot. We're going to do a look at the deck and flip through. It does have a guidebook, but the print is super small, so careful on that. It looks like a good guidebook, but it's just small. We've got the Fool, Magician, High Priestess. Hopefully my nails aren't in the way. The Empress. Whoa, almost pulling up the Emperor too. The Empress. The Emperor. It does remind me a little bit of Disney or Pixar or that kind of art flavor. Super cute, super sweet, great to use with kids. You don't have any, you got to put Sharpies on the clothes, Sharpie clothes couture on them to cover up like the lovers of the world. Here's the lovers here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's very, very gorgeous, cute. Let's see the Chariot coming up. This one has a sweetness to it and a little bit of an innocence to it. And it's just very friendly and nice. The back is gorgeous. But the front is all kid, if you ask me. Really fun. The Hermit right here, loving that. Wheel of Fortune. The Justice. Let me see. Justice is sitting pretty intensely here. Hangman. Death card is an interesting one. It's just this, the one eye. It's very interesting. Okay, we got the Temperance coming up next. The Devil. Now this Devil is cute. Really cute. This Devil I like because it does like the monster under the bed, the things that scare us. Really interesting rendition on this. The Tower. Not as graphic as the typical Tower, but pretty good nevertheless. Hopefully you can see. The Star. Makes you think of summer nights sleeping out. The Moon. The Sun. Let's see if we can do this. Judgment. Now this one's sweet. It's got a little bit of the reference of the Rider-Waite here with the trumpet and the flag. But then very, very interesting how it's depicted. And the World. And I like that they did this a little bit differently too. Okay, we're going to keep going. They have us going into the Suit of Wands next. So here's the Ace of Wands. The 2. You can really see why I would call it, it looks kind of Disney Pixar flavor. 3 of Wands. I like that her buddies are looking with her and helping her look. That's great. The 4 of Wands. Hang on. It's there we go. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. And we'll test the shuffle on this in a bit, but the cards right now are kind of snug with each other. They aren't really sticking, but they are snug with each other. 6 of Wands. The 7 is interesting. This is a really like doing something scary to set a boundary or holding the boundary on something is usually it. 7 of Wands. Really interesting. Okay. 8. Love it. That's really fun. 9. A little bit different here. The 10. The Page of Wands here. Coming up. Knight. Cute. The Queen. Now look at this cat. Holy smokes. Loving that guardian there. King of Wands coming up next. And the King is riding in on the lion in this one. Now, like I say, they do have a guidebook, and the guidebook does explain what's going on with this. But the print, let me show you. The print is very small. Like very... Need to use my bifocal small. Okay, we're going next. Ace of Cups. And the 2, very sweet. Very shades of Kiss the Girl. If you know, you know. 3 of Cups coming in here. The 4. 5 of Cups here. Now this one's kind of a more tender. And I don't know what it is that makes it more tender to me. It just does come across as very, very tender moment. It's like honoring that loss that you usually see in the Five of Cups where the 3 are spilt. There's 2 behind and the person's standing in the mourning cloak. This is really more tender. 6 of Cups coming up here. Got the 7. The 8. Come on, 8. 8. The 9. This is beautiful. Now, I have a sister that does bees and honeys and all that stuff, so this is really sweet to see. 10. If I can get it. That's the only trick on these, is they are a little bit still clinging to each other, but like I said, I hadn't shuffled them yet. Here's the Page of Cups. The Knight going the slowest. I love this. That's awesome. Well done. Well done. The Queen. And the King. All right, we're going to go next to the Ace of Pentacles. Super cute. Yeah, there's something about this deck that I had to get. And I don't, of all my decks, and I have a plethora, of all of them, I don't have a whole ton that are kids friendly. And so I thought, when I saw this, why not get it? I'm so glad I did. It really is sweet. Here's the 2 of Pentacles here. And it's not, I keep using that word, but you can't say it's not now, can you? And it's not just that it's naive or full of wonder or full of kid friendly. No, it just has a gentleness to it as well. So I have a deck, or a box of decks that I'm starting to develop for my more gentle decks, and this is definitely going in there. The 4 of Coins coming up here. The last was the 3. This is the 4. This is the 5. Now look at that. That's really interesting. They're outside of it and really thinking about whether they're going to go in or go somewhere else. They've got their little backpacks. Sorry, I got the hiccups there. 6 of Coins. And she's sharing cabbage or lettuce with the bunny. I think that's cabbage. All right. 7 of Pentacles right here. Well, maybe it's lettuce. Doesn't matter. 7 of Pentacles here. 8 here. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. 9 here. What's that? And the 10. We've got the Page here. This is beautiful. Interesting. Interesting to bring the music into it in that way. And the studying in that way. Love it. Knight. Yeah, that page is great. I've got to look at that again. I really do love that. Look at that. It deserves a little bit of lingering. And then the Knight. The Queen. The Queen is definitely seeming to be in her counting house, but who knows? She's just got her treasures around her, her happy trinkets and so forth. Cute. The King of Pentacles. And you really, as you go through this, it's one of those decks, the same character is inhabiting every card. So sometimes on those kinds of decks, it can get a little bit overwhelmed. But on this one, they've done so good, it just keeps drawing you in, and I like that. 2 of Swords. This is great. 2 of Swords. Look right here. It's echoed here. You see those pillars there, which are interesting. But the standing strong here, 2 of Swords, what do I do? And then, that's great. All right, 3 of Swords here. Super cute, 3 of Swords. Let's see the 4 coming through. 4's right here. 5 here. 6. Now, you don't usually see the top-down view of this, but this is what you see. And below are the swordfish that she's going through. She really is going through some tricky waters before she gets her piece. 7 of Swords. Really different rendition of this than usual. Not quite leaving anything behind, but interesting. A little bit of apprehension there. The 8 of Swords. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. The 9 of Swords. Loving that. 10. Look what she's climbing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's all kinds of adventure going on in this, and I really am finding myself loving this deck. Page of Swords. I can't wait to shuffle it. We'll give it a shuffle in a minute, and we'll just do a random pull. The Knight of Swords. There she is. Wow. The Queen of Swords. And the King. Okay, we're going to give this thing a shuffle because I can't resist it anymore. And look how it's like a fat stack of cards. Got to do something about it. I edged it with orange, but it would edge beautifully with any color. I mean, the backs of them are gorgeous. All right, we'll give these a quick shuffle, and we'll see what's going on. All right. Not a bad shuffle. Okay. And we'll randomly pull one and try and read the guidebook. How about that? Okay. Queen of Swords. So let's see what they've got to say about this one. Going into her book, a little guidebook, little print. I would have liked it a little bit larger print, thank you, but that's just me. Queen of Swords. It describes the depiction. It says the blue symbolizes intuition, wisdom, profound thoughts, and the orange complements the image with energy, passion, and creative potential. The sword is embodying determination and willpower. Queen's gaze is forward, emphasizing her readiness for challenges and future opportunities. This is kind of how a regular one would be in the guidebook, so they're doing good to explain that. They're talking a little bit more about the symbology in there. The straight meaning for this, they're saying typically associated with women possessing strong intellect, logic, analytical thinking. Perhaps card suggests the seeker is in a situation where showing strength and determination is necessary. So overall, it's doing pretty good. It's done a pretty big description of this, and it gives the advice on the reversed meaning is to learn to make strategic decisions in complex situations and face the challenge with confidence and composure. So that's a pretty interesting little thing. Let's see just an Angie style reading. Let's shuffle and we'll pull 3 cards and see what we got. So give it a shuffle. So what do we need to know, or what can we see about ourselves with these cards? We got this one that has flipped. This is the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Devil. Ten of Pentacles. This is about happiness. This is about legacy and inheritance and breakthrough energy. This is how do you want to leave your mark type of energy. And this is clearly being discussed around the family table. The King of Cups is saying keep calm and carry on. And the Devil here, maybe things aren't as big and scary as they sometimes seem. This could be relating to something to do with your own personal family. If this is your own personal family, it might be a conversation that needs to be had, and you can come to the table, maybe clear the air a little bit, but not be so emotionally attached to something that you can't make your way through it. That could be something that comes up for people in those cards. See, let's pull one more to help clarify those 3, and then we'll call it. Okay, all right, this one wants to come. Page of Pentacles. Know your own gift, know your own power. This is the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me. It looks very much like the page. But this is the one where the gift is coming towards you, straight at you. The universe is offering you a gift straight up. And this is a reward. This is to do with time and money, not just money, but your resources and the gift that's coming energetically towards you. So don't be afraid. You can't overcome something. And I would just be emotionally calm, carry on, have the family discussions you need to have, and move forward. That's what I got for you. Bye-bye.